Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all.
Let it go.
Good morning, crypto fans. How we doing out there? Today is Friday, February 19th. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, BTC USD. As I said in the tagline, looks like we went up in 1, 2, 3, about 5 hours ago. We ran up and touched right at the 53,000 mark. So we're gonna set our sights on first overtaking this 52,708. Then we will look to challenge the 53,000 mark again. And let's zoom in a little so we can find some support. Support level here is 30-minute chart. We're going to look for support to hold at 52,521. Then a secondary layer of support would be down right in between these two candles at the tops here. So we'll put you a line there as well. There we go. Secondary layer support. As you can see, we had the golden cross, which triggered the upside swing here. So basically we have the 12-day, now the 26 days crossing the 100-day. 100-day moving average indicated in the yellow line here. We did see a big influx of volume on these two big candles going up. So look for the volume to pick back up. The RSI did get slightly overbought, in which people took profit up at the top here. Starting to cool off a little bit, so that looks favorable for BTC USD. Moving on to Coinbase. Coinbase is up 38.03%. As you can see, the resistance lines we had drawn for yesterday rocketed through resistance, went down, and we had see where we got through the 12 and the 26 here. So once we got through there, it was blue skies for quite some time. So we'll move the resistance up now. We're going to try to, we'll actually use the wick of this previous high here for resistance. Once we get beyond this one, it's testing now. And for support, we're going to look at the 262.292 for support, and resistance is up at 274. BNB did reach an all-time high at 291.112. So roughly 300 USD we were going after. As you can see, the tops of these wicks up there. That's BNB USD, I'm sorry. Comp USD, COMP USD, another one of our gainers this morning. Excuse me 1 second. Let me resort this, and then we'll start again. We'll come back to comp, okay? TRX Tron got up to the 6-cent mark, retreated back, and so is now in consolidation, looks like. So we're going to put the resistance at 0.06183 and support holding strong at the 0.06096. So looks like we're going to have some consolidation here for a while, so hang in tight with that. We did see an influx of volume, as did with the other coins during this period here around 1 a.m. in the morning. And then moving on. EOS USD. I think we did set a new all-time high. Nope, not yet. Not with EOS USD, I should say. There we go. Resistance at $5.32 USD. Support at 523. Tightening range. All the moving average indicators are in the right position for upside potential. And you could see slightly, we'll draw a trend line here. We could maybe, here we go, do that, and we'll put this down on this wick here. How's that? There we go. Moving on to BTTB USD BitTorrent. We are up 5.64% with BTTB. Support is at 0.00132, and resistance would be up here at the 0.00135. Excuse me. Moving on to ETC USD Ethereum Classic. We're up to the 15,816 resistance and new level of support. We're going to need to see if we can find one on the zoom in on the 15-minute time frame. We'll find our support down here. As you can see, it's finding support on the 12-day moving average. Lots of volume the last 3 hours, so keep an eye on this new candle forming. We're on a new candle for this time frame. So ETC USD looking in good shape. Change back to the hourly time frame. We can actually massage that a little bit. There we go. Support at 15.35. Resistance at $15.81. Moving on to DNT USDC. Support is going to be roughly on these moving averages. So as you can see, it's trying to maintain support, especially on this 100-day moving average. We did get the 1226 cross that we're looking for, but we're still looking for the 26 to overtake the 100 moving average with volume would be an indicator to the upside. Meanwhile, we're finding quite a bit of resistance in the 0.329 range. So tightening range on this one, low volume. Moving on to CELO. So we found resistance up at the $5.65 USD. And we're going to remove our support level slightly. First level support's $5.11 on Coinbase. Second layer of support $4.97. So roughly the $5 psychological, we could say. Yeah, you can see how it kind of touched here and managed to open underneath the $5 support, but. And then third level support down to the $4.86 range. Moving on to Stellar, XLM USD. And then we've got a resistance level as we did manage to get up to all the way up to, where is that, 0.523. So right now we're trying to break through resistance set back here. So we'll be, let's see, we'll zoom in to 30 minutes. There we go. Yeah, that was what we were thinking there. So 0.5198, and then the resistance and then support will be down at the 511. So tightening range, we did have a good set of volume 3 hours ago. So watch the volume on this particular coin. RSI was almost overbought, and then starting to cool off a little bit. as we get into the morning hours here in the United States. So CGLD, leave our top level of resistance up there, and then we're testing now to trying to break through the $5.52 range. You can see how we found support on the 100-day moving average, which we often do. And then we're looking for right there, $5.42 USD support. Now on to comp USD, COMP, comp. Support level would be at the 470.94, and previous resistance becomes support, so you could even come down to the 468. But we're going to leave it right there. And then we'll get our resistance at 480.15. So we tightening range there. Volume's tapering off. We did manage to poke through the average volume on the last candle, as RSI continues to cool off as well. So looks like we're in good shape with that one. It's going to test this low right now as we speak. XTZ USD. You see we got through the previous resistance that we had marked. So we're going to get all the way up to the $5.06 range. And come down to the previous resistance, which will be our support. So look for it to bounce off the 12-day as it's starting to come up. It's trending upward, so it should be providing a support in this range here. Actually, we'll go ahead and draw it there on the wicks of these candles. There we go. Looks forward to find a support right at the $5 range. If the $5 breaks through, then you're going to come down through the these next tiers. So keep an eye on that. BET USD VChain. Very, very light trading volume, so be aware of that one. Price can bounce around pretty wide range here, so we're going to look for resistance. We can find that around the 0.0562 support right in here at 0.0548. BET USD VChain is up 3.24%, as you can see over here in my favorites list. Let's move on to Litecoin LTC USD. As you can see, the candle just pooched through the previous resistance, which is now providing us support that we've drawn here. So let's move these lines up, and then we'll get our level of resistance we're going to look for on the climb up. The first one is going to be to break through here, which is 233.03 on Litecoin, and we found we're finding support. First level 230.53, and we are getting some indications that the trending up 100-day moving average is going to provide support should we break down previous support. Looks like we're also going to get our 100-day moving average in our 26-day cross right here. So, and that looks good and favorable for the upside, as well as we have increasing volume, getting above average trading volume now. So as people begin to start their day here in the United States. Let's move on to IOTA, Internet of Things. IOTA's resistance at $1.57 USD. Found support at, what is that, $1.50. There we are. Moving averages are all in the upward trend position. So we have the 12 and the 26 cross favorably here for the upside. Steady volume. We kind of tapered off a little, so watch this this candle here as we have some time left for volume. ADA, Cardano, did manage to push through the resistance we had marked up here, so we're going to bring it down and let's see if we can break through the 94.94432, and we're going to hold support from the previous candle at 0.926. Also hoping and hope is not a trading strategy, by the way, so keep that in mind. The 12 and 26 should give support with the 100-day moving average all trending upwards. RSI for this particular one is just below at 51.78, so we're looking for it not to cross over this point. I'm sorry, not the point, the 70 mark, which is the overbought. There we go. Sorry, I'm running a little slow today. FIL USD. We couldn't get above our support. We do have this nice, could be a cup and handle forming if we can trade sideways for a while, consolidate. So previous resistance at 48.378. Support is right in this region here. You can see we're trading heavy. Lots of volume in that area there. We did have some substantial volume the previous two candles, so there is some interest out there. So keep that in mind. Let's finish up with Ethereum, ETH USD, and moving into the, there we go, support. We couldn't get past this resistance we had marked previously, which is at the 1936, $1,936.52 USD, and support at 1922.17. Continuing on, a few more. We'll look at marker MKR. Low volume now. It looks like it had a touch on this level here as support. We've got some support levels back in here for this particular one. I'm sure we could zoom in and find something better, but I think that may be the case for right now. You do have the 100-day coming up, which is going to give us support. The 12-day did cross the 26. 12 days trending up, moving average, so that looks good. It looks like we may cross the 100 before long, next hour or so. And resistance at 26.1878. Let's end it with Doge. Dogecoin. Still in this range. We'll just actually leave our resistance and support levels here. We could probably massage them just a little bit. There we go. It's doing some consolidation here. Not much volume whatsoever. We did lose this trend line I had drawn here, so we can do away with that. You can see where it broke down and fell off. Looks like we're about to get the 12 and the 26 cross, indicating upside potential, so Doge may be on par for some love today. Let's head over to the coin market cap and cryptocurrency market cap, I should say. BTC is still ranked number 1, and we are at the 982 billion mark. So that's what were we at yesterday? We are up. Forgive me for a second before I look at the notes. Yeah, it's up from 956 billion. So we're almost to that $1 trillion mark, and that is a significant milestone for Bitcoin to blast through, and you can look for some favorable upside potential if we can get to that $1 trillion market cap with Bitcoin. Ethereum ranked number 2. As you can see, influx of money coming into this one as well. And number 3, Binance Coin. We talked about why that's happening, because people are seeing that Coinbase is they're trying to IPO, so and Coinbase doesn't have a Coinbase token. Binance does, so you can actually own a portion of Binance's wealth by buying the BNB, should you choose. I did. Tether stable coin, so we're not really worried about that. It's going to stay around $1. We would surely think that the market cap's going to continue to increase as the cryptocurrency increases. Polkadot ranked number 5. And then with Cardano, XRP, Litecoin, Chainlink, and Bitcoin Cash rounding out the top 10. And Dogecoin has moved up in market cap from the 15th spot to the 13th spot, the lucky 13. So we're going to have a significant amount of, I say that's not true. So we're approaching the challenge, the USD coin, which is another stable coin, at the 7 billion range. So Doge could take the number 12 spot soon. And folks, that about does it for me. Have a great day out there. It's Friday, and we will see you tomorrow morning, Saturday at 10 a.m. Keep an eye out for that. We'll do some deep dives and look at news and things of that nature. So have a great day, everyone, and we will speak to you soon.